Leagues, the temporary game mode where anything is possible. Boosted XP rates, insane fragment effects, and skippable quests make the endgame seem even closer than ever. Join me, Flo the UIM, on my first ramble during this exciting time. Hey guys, and welcome to Ramble number 3. Today, as you can see, we are not on Zaya. This is a special episode of the Rambles, a Leagues Ramble. For those of you who don't know, Leagues is a new game mode that's come out a few days ago with a few issues to begin with, but now we're enjoying it. We're playing through. It's day 3 today. So this is my main, Flo the UIM, and I'm going to be talking a bit more about Leagues and stuff in a bit and what I'm doing over the next few weeks with this character. But before we begin, I really want to take a massive shout out to Sebe. If you haven't watched him or listened to him, he's the creator of the Sebe cast, where he interviews RuneScape content creators and also popularizing the infamous Ramble style of content, which I love, which is why I'm doing these. So thank you very much to him. Go check him out. I'll link his Twitter and his YouTube channel as well. He's doing some really cool stuff over there and interviewing some really good guests. I just watched the Roydy cast. I never actually watched Roydy before, but I think I will now. Sounds like a really top guy. So yeah, really good stuff for him. So he's sort of influencing me and driving me to do these little rambles and stuff, which is fantastic. And also, again, just to shout out to everybody that's been supporting me over the last few months with this sort of content creation journey of mine. Yeah, it's going really fun, slowly, steadily, but I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, let's get into it. Leagues 3, what is it all about? Well, Leagues is a temporary game mode. It lasts for 6 weeks, and essentially the idea is that you have your character here, of course. You start off with 3 skills unlocked already, which were defense, thieving, and fishing. So some nice core skills to get you going, and then you could pick one out of attack, range, or magic to unlock to begin with. I went for magic because I thought that would be the best one, and so far it's proven really good. I've since then unlocked agility, strength. I did quite a lot of fishing up at Barbarian Fishing, and woodcut fletching, and fire making to go and do Wintertide. I was doing some Wintertide last night. Absolutely insane. I was level 50 yesterday afternoon, and I played for a couple of hours. I was a bit tired yesterday and I managed to get up to 84. The XP drops there are incredible. Done a bit of thieving, and I've just unlocked cooking because I'm going to be showing off my little cooking thing here as well during the video. So as normal, you can complete tasks, you get points unlock tiers unlock different benefits and stuff. At the moment I'm in tier 3. Tier 3, I get 8 times XP, I get double drop rates and a few other exciting things, so that's all good. Everyone has infinite run, which is fantastic. And then there's other things you can unlock. So as you complete tasks, you earn Sage's Renown. Sage's Renown unlock skills, bosses, and the coolest thing is quests. And some of these are entire quest lines, like 60 renown will get you basically, if you get 60 renown, you can go into Prifdiness, for example, which is amazing. You know, Feminic 2 does the Exiles, so Feminic 3 does the Exiles 72 renown. And if you complete some of the prerequisite quests, these do go down. You know, oh, I can do Client of Karen for 2, you know, so there's some pretty good stuff in there. Even some of the huge quests like the Myths, like 110 renown, you can just get straight to the Myth Guild, skip Dragon Slayer 2, which is really awesome. So those are kind of the main quest unlocks, which are awesome. You've then also got fragments. So last few leagues you've had like relics and stuff that you've just kind of unlocked and attached to your character and they've been permanent. Now you have fragments. Fragments have different effects, and you can have up to 7 fragments equipped at one time. I'm not going to go over them in detail because there's so many videos where they talk about all of them. But at the moment I've basically got a set effect where I can bank stuff that I collect. I've got a thing called Chef's Catch, which has a chance to cook fish as I fish them. Message in a Bottle, which increases my chance of getting like clue bottles and stuff like that. And Slash and Burn, which is just on so I can get the Greedy Gatherer, which has a chance to gain additional resources and Oh, it's not banked, sorry. You just gain double resources and the experience is granted per resource gathered. So that should hopefully get me some extra XP here. My plan for leagues, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to end up with. I just want to have fun, and I have been having so much fun. I've been recording little bits and bobs of progress, and I'm probably going to release like a big video at the end, which will kind of highlight my whole progress, maybe from, you know, start to end. I could end up maxing, I could end up doing some loads of end game stuff, who knows. Probably not going to max, I'm probably just going to enjoy just playing through, getting 99s, doing bossing. You know, I really want to do raids and do some other awesome things like that. So that's kind of going to be the main thing that I do on leagues, is just enjoy it. And yeah, at the moment I'm going to be doing this. Oh, that was the Sea Engineer plugin. I might actually turn that off quickly because that's going to distract me a lot. That's been working overtime. But you see that I got from 1 to 13 fishing with one lot of double cooked fish there, which is amazing. Sorry, yeah. If you don't have it installed, I do recommend the Sea Engineer level up completed plugin. It's really fun. However, it has been working overtime during this leagues, because you literally get levels. Look at that. So you've already got 5 levels in cooking already. That's fantastic. And that's what's great about leagues. That's what I'm really enjoying. It's just, you know, I can sit here, can do some fishing, get loads of levels, have fun, get new fragments, you can unlock them, you can level up your current fragments, you can get some really interesting combinations of set effects and stuff. Like I was doing Winstod last night, and I've got a fragment that gives you clue scrolls when you get fire making XP. So I was getting like 2 or 3 clue scrolls every 10 minutes, hard clues as well, and they're stackable. I think I've got about 30 in the bank at the moment, but I know people have got like 200 from getting to 99 fire making. So, you know, that's going to be really good fun. Going to knock out all those clues later on. I have got Entity Hider off because there's so many people here today. I don't know if you can even see when you right click. Nope, it's got rid of them. That's good. The bad stuff. I think for me, the main thing is the whole task system. I do think is a bit arbitrary at times. Like, I think it's good that you can't just do everything straight away. But I do sometimes find I have to do certain things to get to certain places, which I guess is the whole point. Sometimes I just want to get on and do stuff, but I have to be like, oh wait, I need to get these, do these tasks to get this renown, to unlock this, to then do this. But that's just part and parcel of the fun, really. Of playing this game and getting that XP and stuff. So yeah, that's probably the only major bad thing for me. You know, I played the last league. That was really good fun, and I think the progression for this league is going to be a lot quicker. And I feel like, you know, the fragments are a bit more meaningful because they power up real specific things, and you can kind of have like little like sets of stuff that you're always going to use. So like if I'm going to be questing, I'm going to chuck on a little set effect that lets me use, if I show you real quick, this necklace that teleports me to all the waystones. And, you know, little things like that. Like when I'm fishing, all right, I'm going to chuck on these, you know, these things so I can get more fish and more XP and stuff like that. I do, however, I did see a tweet, someone tweeted about this. I do think it would be cool if you could have, like, once you've unlocked them, you just have a set that you click and it just auto equips that whole set, rather than having to go through the menu, because the menu is quite small, and yeah, sometimes I don't really want to scroll through all the fragments and try and filter every time and stuff. So, you know, just a few little tweaks. I don't think they're going to change anything now. I think they're just happy that the game works and everything's working fine. So yeah, that's kind of my only bad point about leagues, really, are those like 2 sort of small things. But other than that, yeah, I had so much fun. Day 1, I kind of went in just after launch. I wasn't going to, but I thought, you know, let's get involved in the hype. And there were so many people pickpocketing, absolutely abusing that man's pockets for his change. That was really good fun. Seeing all the pets, just seeing so many people in one place, it kind of reminded me of the old days. I played RuneScape on and off for like nearly 15 years. So we were just like fishing in Catherby and everyone just chatting and having a laugh and all that kind of stuff. Like, that was really, really fun. So if you haven't, oh, hello, Dr. Jekyll. This is actually going to be a task to drink the strength potion. Oop, there we go. See, and that's how it works. You drink a potion, you get some renown and some points. Good stuff. And now I'm stronger for my fishing exploits. But yeah, just like, you know, chatting away at Catherby with people, and yeah, it was good fun. So I really enjoy it. And then kind of, you know, I was bopping around and enjoying things in that first hour, and then the update happened, the big old rollback, and that's something that I kind of found quite interesting. For those of you who don't know, I have just finished my master's in AI and data science, and within that master's I've learned Python programming. I've since, well, before that actually, I learned game development on Unity. Not extensively, I'd say I'm kind of at the beginner level of game development. I know the basics. I know how to program a game and import assets and make something run. I've actually got a little, oh look, that's cooking. Happy days. I've actually got a little platformer, 2D platformer that I made. I might put a link in the comments if anyone's interested in playing it. It's just a bit of fun. So I kind of have an idea on sort of, you know, the programming and development cycle. From that, Python-wise, I'd say I'm an advanced programmer. I can make machine learning algorithms and whatnot, which is all quite fun. So I feel like I have a little bit of an authority on this subject. Maybe, you know, I haven't worked for a games company. I don't really know the JAGEX engines or RuneScripts and stuff like that. Only from what I've heard, kind of anecdotally, from, you know, JMod interviews and stuff. But what I always think about. Let me just chuck all this stuff really quickly before I go off on this little tangent. So what happened with the rollback situation is essentially you obviously got this new game mode coming in. We also had Group Iron Man recently, and it seems like the issue was with assigning characters the correct profile and the correct game mode within it. So, like, you know, there were mains that were becoming Iron Man, there were mains that were having their stats pulled through into the League's profile. There were Group Ironmen having issues as well, and I think a lot of it comes down to dependencies. So dependencies in code is where you have one element of your code that depends on something else, and if that something else changes, then it could create a bug in a random piece of code that it's linked to. In game development, this links a lot to like the core engine, or the core features of the game. So say your main feature is like jumping, so jumping is your main feature that you kind of build your game around, and then you have like a jump power-up system that's linked to it, and then from the jump power-up system you have, like, I don't know, a random attachment. If you make changes to that attachment, it could then affect something to do with the core mechanic, which could then affect something else that branches off it. So essentially it's one thing interacting with another, and it can create some ill effects in a game. So I feel like that's what happened. I feel like they obviously, you know, they've done leagues before, they have the profile system that, you know, works really well in the past, and we've never had this issue before on that level. But I feel like there's some dependencies inside the code. And, you know, like I said, I'm not an expert on Java at all, nor do I know all about the way that JAGEX works as a company and the way that old school RuneScape works with the code. I would say, you know, in an ideal world, someone else attacking. I would say in an ideal world that a complete code overhaul and fixing all the little things inside the code is kind of what's needed, but that's a huge task, and for a live game that's probably never going to happen, so we just have to bear with it. But it was only a 3-hour issue, you know, it was only 3 hours off. I think it was good. They got some people doing some different things other than playing RuneScape, you know, maybe going outside, which is all good fun. But that was just my 2 cents. You know, I think that the game's amazing, and I've played it for a long time, and I'll continue to play it, but I do think that there are some little issues there. But hey, that is what it is. The only other thing I want to talk about is I've been going super hard on leagues. Well, I say super hard. For me, as a casual UAM enjoyer and a gamer, I haven't been on my Zaya only guy in a while. Oh look, here we go. It's quite interesting actually. Oh, look at that. Total level 500. Let's go. So we get these fragments every now and then, and you can either get new fragments unlocked from them, or you can get XP for your specific fragments. Some things, I think it's related to what you were getting in. So I just got 500 XP in my message in a bottle fragment, which is my one that gets me more clues for us, so that's good fun. Yeah, Zaya only. I will probably, like, I have got an episode ready to go. I just need to do like an introduction and do a little bit more kind of voiceover work for it, which I'll probably do next week. So anticipate a Zaya only episode next Thursday. Oh, look at that Rune Battle Axe. I wish I could pick that up. That'd be good money, especially with the Alk perk. Yeah, Zaya only. So yeah, hopefully next week, maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. I wanted to kind of let the dust settle from leagues a little bit. I didn't want my video to get kind of swamped with all the other ones about leagues. But yeah, and then I'll hopefully do another episode maybe 2 weeks after that. I might have another ramble. But yeah, I'm probably going to start playing that on the side next week. I'm doing quite a big grind in that. I'm doing my 99 hunter grind. So that's something that I can kind of do on the side whilst I'm doing that. Is this for me? No, it's not for me. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on with Zaya. You know, it's still there. The series is still cracking on. I've still got, I think I've got like I've got one episode edited, and I've probably got another episode of content ready to edit and sort out as well. So, you know, I'll be pumping those out. No worries there. And just kind of enjoying leagues. And then, like I said in my last video, once leagues finishes, I'll have my UAM progress series starting. So that's going to be this character, which I'm not going to show off just yet, the main stats, because well, it's going to be a little bit of a surprise. But if you follow me on Twitter, you've probably already seen quite a lot about that character anyway. But yeah, that's going to be a monthly series where I just go over my progress, some interesting skilling methods, and all that fun stuff. So yeah, that's kind of all I really wanted to talk about today. Was just kind of get my thoughts out on leagues. Should you play it? Yes, 100%. You might not enjoy it. You might prefer the normal game style. You might find it restrictive. You might find it too open. There have been times when I've gone like, what do I do? You know, what do I, you know, you kind of get a little bit fussy about things, but just relax, enjoy it. You know, there are people going hard for rank ones, which is really exciting. Oh, my heart skipped a beat then. I thought that Heron Bird was for me, but it wasn't. Now that's another thing. I want to get a load of pets as well. Pets in leagues carry over to each league. They don't go into the main game, they carry over. So if I can get a few pets on the way, that would be absolutely fantastic. Now would be a perfect time to get a pet. Oop, okay, alright, so I'm going to close out here. If you have been enjoying all this content, please give the video a like, comment your thoughts on leagues, you know, what you're enjoying, what you're up to, maybe some suggestions. Oh, look at that, 71 fishing, crystal harpoons, nice. You know, maybe some ideas for me, who knows. Like the video, and always, of course, as always, give it a subscribe to keep up to date with content, and follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/LawrenceTheDev, and I will love you eternally. For now, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon in Gillinor.